Well, today's game, I think, was just a perfect way to cap off what's been a really special season so far. I challenged our team to just be the more hungry team. This time of year, everyone's playing for something really big and important. We all know what Kansas was playing for, and for us, we're fighting for seed lines right now. Seed lines in the Big 12, seed lines and then CAA tournament, and I just can't say enough about our team. They responded all week long, starting back at Iowa State on Wednesday, and then now today. I don't think that there's any doubt in my mind how hungry we are, and just super proud. I think that we are playing our best basketball right now, and what we did against KU, who's playing really, really well. I think they were arguably the hottest team in the conference coming in here. They've got two incredible players in Samaya Nichols and Jalea Davis. And for us to, get the convincing win and not put them at the free throw line the way that they normally score was just really impressive. So all in all, I can't say enough about our team.
Jacie, you talked to the crowd a little bit about this, but I think y'all are 33-2 at home this season and last season. I mean, I don't know what is it like to be in, and how do you feel about how this place has come the last couple of years?
I just feel so proud and grateful. Proud of what we're building. Proud of the players who have helped us build it. They want to come be a part of it. Like this one, she knew what it was like because she had played here, and that's kind of not the only factor that played into her decision, but one of them. So I think just even like today, it was a nationally televised game, and to be able to put on display what we have built is really cool. And then grateful just to our fans, grateful to the fans who have been here from the beginning. I remember my first year; it did not look like that out here. And so I'm just grateful for those who have been on board from day one, and then the new people who have gotten on board. There are so many little girls, little kids out there waiting for these guys after each game, and that's ultimately what it's about for me. I want to grow the game. I want to give people like her and those little kids who are waiting role models that they can look up to and just aspire to be. And I feel like we're doing that right now. So I'm grateful and proud.
Achol, could you take me back to when you're sort of talking to Jacie about coming here and what sold you on coming to this place?
I just think the overall culture. I think when I first played them, I just felt the unity in how they played. Also, they play fast and aggressive. That's one of our things that she loves to say. And I think I'm just that type of player, and I fit in just very well.
Did you, I don't know, and I know y'all still have a lot of basketball left, but for how y'all have done so far, has the year gone how you expected? Has it exceeded what you thought?
I think it's gone like pretty much how I thought it would go. I think the way we ended is pretty much how I thought we were going to end.
Can you kind of put into words what happened that third quarter with you? Because you went pretty crazy there and really took over the game.
I think I just seen the mismatches more, and I was just very patient, let the game come to me. Yeah.
Jacie, I know you mentioned seeding earlier, and y'all are on the number 4 seed. How beneficial is that double bye going into Kansas City?
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge because this league is incredibly competitive, insanely competitive right now. I mean, anyone can beat. Yeah, it's time. Good job. You lasted quite a while. It was the last game. I had to get one last time in. The parity is just ridiculous in the conference right now. Anyone can beat anyone. Anyone on any given night. I mean, there's no give-me's in this league. And so to be able to get that double bye and have a little extra rest, not feel like the path is as hard or long to win a Big 12 championship in Kansas City, that's a great feeling. So yeah, we're thrilled with that. I'm really proud of the way our kids responded today because they knew what was on the line, and I just don't think there was ever a doubt in their minds or anyone's mind today that we we are hungry and understand how important every game is.
Jacie, we've seen her have games like this earlier this year, but these last two, can you sort of just talk? I mean, do you feel like she's, I don't know, is she seeing it better or elevating, or is this just maybe she's just had two really good games here in a row?
I got a lot of time to talk about this one next to me. I think that she's arguably the most underrated player on our team. I don't think she gets as much credit as she should. I think that a lot of people can be critical of our team because they say that we don't have a true post. In my opinion, we played two of the best post players in the Big 12 and in the country this week. Audie Crooks, Jalea Davis. They will earn national honors, and rightfully so. And she handled it beautifully. I mean, what she did at Iowa State was special. What she did today, it was special. There was no answer for her. And I just think that, you know, what we do, how we do it, I'm grateful that she believed in the vision that, hey, you know, like, this is how we see you fitting in. And it might not be what you think it would be in terms of, like, you know, being how tall are you? You even
6'2" on a good day.
6'2" on a good day. So she's undersized. But we like she said, we want to play fast. We want to play aggressive. We have a saying in our locker room: the bigger they are, the faster we run. And no one can outrun this girl. And now that her half-court game is developing, it's so cool to watch. She's on the perfect team because she's got shooters all around her. So you know, she can expose different defenses in that way. I think that's what happened today in that third quarter for her. But I'm so grateful for her. I'm so grateful for her buy-in because it does look very different what we do and how we do it. But we are not even close to the team that we are without her. And the way that she's bought in so quickly, and she's just never, as a coach, I feel like she hasn't doubted me. And that's a really great feeling because when you're playing throughout the course of a season, it's really long and like challenging times come. Maybe you doubted me once. We hashed it out though. But like I'm just grateful for her because she's so loyal and she's just bought in. And as a coach, that's just the best feeling to have. And I would run through a wall for her because of that. And that's what she does for me every day. Like every day in practice, we're big on fundamentals, right? Like we don't skip steps here. And I think every kid on our team probably hates the drills that we start with. But you wouldn't know watching her because she's got energy. She loves the game. And she's just a fun kid to coach. And like I said, I'm sorry, I could go on and on. I think she's really underrated. I think she's underrated in our conference. I hope people see the value that she brings because she's a really special player, and she's obviously playing her best basketball right now.
Coach, I have a question about how you have the multiple scorers on the team. You know, it's not just tonight, but it seems like every night that you guys do really well, you have multiple players in double figures. Could you just speak to how that affects your team positively?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've said it from the beginning that our depth is our biggest strength. We've got so much balance. You know, like she went off in the third quarter. I thought Jaden went off in the first half. Micah has had her moments. Staley has her moments, right? Like we just have so many different weapons. And I think they're really bought into team basketball. Like we talk a lot about that, just team, because we don't maybe have any like mega superstars. But we have a lot of really great players, and their ability to share the ball, move the ball, be selfless. It's just, I think what's making this season so special because not everyone has the weapons we do. Some people might, but they maybe have egos or aren't willing to sacrifice some of their own, some of their own playing time or, different roles that they might want. This team has found a way to do that, and it's cool to coach and be a part of.
Jacie, from a messaging or a mindset standpoint, going into a tournament setting, does anything change in terms of how y'all talk to the players, how you want them to think about the games?
I don't think so. I think that's the great thing about how we do it is it's literally from the very first game of the season. We talk about the same things, and every practice, every pregame talk, we have the saying in our program called Chop Wood, Carry Water. And we read that book this summer, and it's just a book that talks about process. And we feel like if we just continue to chop wood and carry water and trust the process and buy in, the results that we want will be waiting for us. So that's the magic of, I don't have to do anything like crazy for any different games. It's just we do what we do every time.
Achol, I could, Jacie went on, I think, a 4-minute rant about how great you are. I couldn't help you, you're just watching her. We've seen a lot of girls come in and want to play for Jacie. What is it about her when she's recruiting you that makes you go, I want to be there playing for that coach?
I think the number one thing is her faith. She's very different in that way. Also, she's young. Like she's very relatable. Like you can talk to her at any time about anything. Even when it's the highs, the lows, like you can talk to her. And I think I've never really had that in my experience. So I think that's one of the main things that I just felt like I could just connect with her and talk to her at any time. And I think that's very important in basketball. If I see something on the court, I can just say, hey, coach, I think we can run this. And she's like, okay, I'll see if we have that. So, yeah.
Are you able to, I'm obviously not to the point you have it now, but are you able to have that connection early on when she's still recruiting you before you're here?
Yeah, definitely. I remember she came and picked me up from the airport, and we went out to eat, and it was just me and her. And I was like, when I got on campus, I was like, and she left, and I was like, where's coach? It was like, I need coach. I need my person. So I just think from the beginning, me and her had the same vision, and yeah.
And that was on my birthday, and that was the best birthday ever because she committed that night. So that's a very memorable birthday for me. Thanks for saying I'm young, too.
I'm sure.
40's creeping up, so I needed that.
Jacie, kind of a two-part question here. You had the same starting five in every game this season. One, have you done that before in your coaching career? And two, how valuable is it to just have that continuity game after game?
Yeah, the continuity is huge. I think just everyone knowing what their role is and whether that's as a starter or coming off the bench. I think that we have the sixth man of the year coming off the bench in Jaden Wooten. I feel very strong about that. I think that she's proven that. And I just say that because she could very easily start on this team. There's no doubt about that. But she's bought into her role. Everyone has bought into their role. And I think that's what's making, again, this season just so special and magical. I think that the continuity is really important for everyone to just kind of know what to expect night in and night out.
After Iowa State, you referred to Praise as the Audie Slayer. Tonight, Praise was the Jalea Slayer. Just kind of how big has she been shutting down two of the best post players in the country?
Yeah, I think if we took a team vote and they had to vote on who the most passionate player on our team is and who the best teammate is, I think it's Praise. She's so selfless. She's got the biggest heart ever. She just plays with so much heart and passion. And Praise doesn't have the talent that Audie or Jalea have, but she's got the heart of a lion, and that always rises above, in my opinion. Not always, but oftentimes, and it certainly did this week. And Praise is just she's a special one in that sense.